Kenya is celebrating 50 years of independence, but despite the milestones covered, corruption has been a thorn in the flesh for the three past regimes that has been cited as a major setback towards development. According to the Kenya Integrity Forum, the vice seems to be gaining a new phase by the day.
A new and very dangerous enemy has come into our midst. It has even fully matured. This is the enemy of greed. In fact, it has gone to gluttony and the lack of respect for the rule of law, especially among some of our leaders.
President Uhuru Kenyatta says the fight against corruption has to be tightened as it hinders development. He, however, noted that the fight has to be a collective responsibility of all Kenyans.
We can talk about the monster of corruption. We can blame government officers. But as the saying goes, wherever there is a taker, there is also a giver. It therefore behoves each and every one of us to really address themselves personally and to ask what is it that they are doing to ensure that we eradicate this disease of corruption.
The head of state especially addressed corrupt public officers, saying the days in service are numbered.
I wish to state very clearly today that my government will not tolerate corrupt public officers. I remind all public officers that the authority assigned to them is indeed a public trust. All public officers have a responsibility to serve the people rather than themselves.
Attorney General Professor Githumugari urged county governments to develop mechanisms that will ensure corruption does not devolve alongside other essential services.
There lies a grave challenge to our country because the real likelihood of devolving corruption exists. And we need to challenge ourselves to find the mechanisms that will ensure that corruption does not devolve to the counties.
The president was speaking when he opened the National Leadership and Integrity Conference in Nairobi.